built from these big grandioso moments. It's actually built through the little things done well over time, the little connections. I'm Carlos, and we are known as the Amish Matchmakers, not because we're Amish, but because actually we connect Amish people. We help Amish singles to create a connection and a bond that leads to marriage. So we help them find godly spouses. And then we help them create an incredible epic marriage that is formed through relationships and connections, through the skills of our three core activities. And then last but not least, we help people to develop their legacy. That is rooted in faith, freedom, and above all else, love. Because your children matter, your grandchildren matter. And that's what our passion is all about, Chantel and I, is to create your epic life. And it's about having an epic wife, having an epic spouse through that bond that will create an epic life. When you have that oneness, that connection, that love and affection, there's nothing that compares to that. I'm telling you, it's a powerful thing. And it starts with a connection with the Father, relationship with Papa God, as I love calling him, relationship with your best self, developing your best self that allows you to connect with love and affection. This is our part 4 of our series as we've been going through the 12 fastest ways to connection, love and affection, deeper, more meaningful relationships. And this part 4 is pretty awesome. It's spiritual connection. You ever thought of it that way? But seriously, it is not about the big grandioso thing. It is really those little things done well over time, even in love, even in connection, even in affection. That makes all the difference and that matters. In the busyness of life, laughter fades first. Praying together often stops completely. And small details someone shared with you get lost in the noise of everything else going on. Slowly, without anyone deciding it, the relationship starts to feel like roommates instead of soulmates. Can you relate? Have you gone through this ever? Maybe you're dating and all of a sudden it's fading out, or maybe you're engaged and you're like, man, is she or he really the one? Or maybe it is that you're married and it's just the fizzle, the sizzle, the newness, the excitement has worn off. Any of those things sound familiar? Well, I tell you, it's the little things done well that break epic marriage, and it's little things, little foxes too, that spoil the vine, meaning the little things we don't do that create distance and create the gap and create the separation. It's unfortunate, but it's real. And today, I really want to challenge you. Connection goes from good to unbreakable when you apply principles of connection and love and affection. When you're consistent and faithful, little things done well is really what matters. So many people are looking for a way to make up for all the ways they failed instead of just doing the little things. What can you do today? You can do a little thing today. Spirit level connection is what carries a relationship through the hardest of times. It really is. Not just the easy things, but the hardest seasons in life. When you have the spiritual connection, it will deepen your relationships, make them more meaningful, and it absolutely will cause you to become more and more connected. So, what are those things? 3 fast spiritual moves, spiritual things. And it's funny that life can get so serious. So, as we're in this 4-part series, and this is part 4, we're number 10, 11, and 12, right? It's the 12 fastest ways for connection, love, and affection. So, this is number 10 is to laugh together. Don't take life so serious. Uh, you know, when I am in the field working with the guys, yesterday I had a really great day working in the field with our apprentice program through Nesbitt Repair, one of our companies we own. And I was out there hands on, getting dirty with them in the mud. And I tell you what, I'm a little crazy. I'm a little wild when I'm out there working on purpose to create a lightheartedness, a fun environment. It's hot. It's humid. Everyone's sweating. We're tired. We're digging trenches. We're working hard, and it's not easy. So it's really easy for attitudes to go, especially towards the end of the day when you've worked a long day, 10-hour day now, because we had to get it done all in one day. It had to do with hooking up a sewer line, their main sewer. So this home would not have a sewer and would not be able to use their toilets, their sinks, shower, nothing if we hadn't got the sewer hooked up. And so we had to connect and put in new sewer for them. And I'm telling you, it was pretty crazy day, long day. And I do my best to bring laughter, bring fun, bring a little craziness to keep people smiling, keep people having a good time, lighthearted. It is good and beneficial. Hey, good morning. It's nice to see someone on here. So yes, I'm going to post it. Thanks for saying good morning. There we go. I always like having a blessing. We are live. People make comments. I try to grab them if they're appropriate or good. So, laughter matters. I also have this fun thing that I did with Hazel. My daughter is now a mother, gave birth to my beautiful granddaughter, Kalea, and I'm super grateful for that love and a connection with Kalea. If you didn't see my other parts, for this part 4, I think all 3 other parts, Kalea was in here with me in the mornings doing the other 3 parts of the series, my precious granddaughter. And I love my morning time with her. She didn't get up this morning. Wow. Better sleep for Hazel too. But so with Hazel, when she was really little, and we were laughing about this last night, is that I had this just a little fun. She would treat it as like a character, and she'd throw it up in the air, and I'll be like, and just have fun with Hazel when she was really little. And we were talking last night, like, um, having puppets and characters, it's fun for children, imagination, and Hazel still laughs when I do it. And she's, gonna be 18 in August. Next month, we're gonna celebrate her 18th birthday, and an adult now, a mother now, and she still laughs about that and has fun every time I go. She's like, and so last night she's like, we were talking about that, Chantel and Hazel and I, and was like, hey, where did that come from again? And Hazel's like, we're like, and Hazel's like, you got to let Kalea name, because Hazel named it Troll Guy. And Chantel and I, who named that anyways? And Hazel was like, I did. She remembered naming little Troll Guy, right? Like how fun that is to have laughter and characters and just playful. Do you follow me? Sometimes you take life and I take life too serious. We got to just relax and have a good time and enjoy it. Smile. And even though I came home last night, I was exhausted. Long day working with some young guys, by the way, young apprentice team, and they're awesome. Dawson and Jackson and Edward, the 4 of us knocked out that sewer job. But I'm telling you, these 17-year-olds, they can hustle, they can work. And I told them, I challenged them, if you can outwork me, I'm going to give you a bonus. And so I'm hustling and shoveling and digging and picking and you know what I mean? It was just a blast. We had fun. But I come home from a long, hard day. I'm covered, seriously, from head to toe in mud. And yeah, we got down in the trenches and working, and it was muddy. And so I come home, and guess what time it is? It's time to go on a date with Hazel. Once a week, Chantel and I go on a date night with Hazel, right? We trade every other week. We've done it. It's our whole married life, and since Hazel was 18 months old. And so it was date night last night for Hazel and I to connect. And yeah, I'm tired. I come home and I'm still smiling. And Chantel and my mom, Diane, and Marlies and Pops actually watched Kalea last night. They just loved being with Kalea, and Hazel and I went on a date, went out to dinner, and just had a good time of connection. And so my point in saying this is that I had to muster up enthusiasm and excitement, even though I was exhausted. I'm going to be 50 this year. I'm doing all right. And so I muster up the energy and enthusiasm, and everyone on the team is so funny. Even those young 17-year-olds are like, I wish I had your energy and enthusiasm. I'm like, you just got to decide and just do it. It's real. So I come home, I get showered and cleaned up. I have to leave my muddy clothes literally outside. Chantel holds them out down, and there I am, get cleaned up and go on a date with Hazel, our little daddy daughter date time and connection time. And I did it. Quickly got ready, showered, and I'm present. And we're having fun, laughter, good conversation, and so that's where it ended the night. Chantel and Hazel and I were talking about little troll guy and laughing about it. And Hazel says, "Yeah, you're gonna have to let Kay Leia name the little character." I'm like, "That's true, that's true." So fun times, good times of laughter. You two are worthy of laughter. What can you do to create opportunities for laughter? Because it is very spiritual connection and love and affection when you can laugh together. Life is hard. Things are tough at times. When you can laugh together, it makes a difference. Can you be the one to bring laughter? And there's those little things that you can do that you know brings laughter. There's often times where Chantel will be getting flustered and frustrated and having maybe a hard day, and I will absolutely start flirting with her, messing with her lightheartedly to get her to laugh and to change the state that we're in. We can change our state. Now, again, I know grief and things happen, and not to be insensitive to those things. I'm just saying that oftentimes we are too serious. Laughter is so good. So good. Oh, thank you. Hey, there's some more comments. Thank you for your comments. And yes, I am a believer. All this stuff we're talking is about is biblically based. So thanks for your comments. Thanks for being here. All right. Number 11. This answers your question probably with number 11. The spiritual things is to pray together. And by the way, laughter is very spiritual, very interesting thing to laugh, right? And little Kalea, she's 11 weeks this week, almost 3 months old. 11 weeks, I think. Or is it 12? I have to check in with Hazel again. And she laughs. She does. It's crazy cool. She's been smiling since very young. That's my screensaver on my phone, or my screen on my phone. When you close the phone, is a picture of Kayla smiling and laughing, like that I captured while I was loving on her and messing with her, and she'll laugh and just it's awesome. Babies are amazing, and so but how'd I get off that when I said pray together? Number 11 is pray together. Sorry, I don't even know if I started to say it. It's being vulnerable and inviting Papa into the relationship is super important. Papa God, he's a good father. He wants to be connected with us, and not just two of us carrying the load, right? When you're connected, when you're married, or when you have children, or brothers, sisters, siblings, parents, and that you're connected with, relationships you're connected in, after time, doing things alone, oftentimes you'll get too exhausted. But the Father, he has endless energy, Papa God, and he wants to give that to us and connect with us. And, when burdens are heavy, loads are heavy, that's why his word says, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. He wants to yoke with us. He wants to connect with us in our relationships with others too, because a threefold cord is not quickly broken. It's very powerful, and that is Ecclesiastes 4:12. So having that love and connection and affection and relationship, but then getting Father in there to strengthen us and help us through prayer. We invite Father into this through our Epic 30, we invite Papa into it through our daily verse, right? That we random Bible verse. We write that letter to Papa to release any frustrations. This gives us the ability to laugh during hard seasons and then get the letter back from the Father through our random Bible verse. Allows us to experience his love and his joy and his affection and his connection. And then to be able to share it with our family is super powerful, super beneficial. Two people build connection on their own strength. but eventually it can fray and it can break. With Father, it's a united, incredible strength. All right, number 12, the final one. Can you remember small details? I believe in you. You can. In relationship, when you're connection times and asking questions to your loved ones, there's things that they will mention to you, little things. Can you bring them up later and check in on them? Maybe they said, "Oh, I got this little scratch in my throat." You know, they said it in passing earlier that day. Then maybe that evening to your spouse or to one of your children or to your mom or dad, to that loved one of yours, can you say, "Hey, how's your throat doing?" They'll be like, "Oh, you remember me saying that? Do you follow me?" That's just an example. Or maybe it's even remembering that today was their spiritual birthday, the day that they met Christ, Yeshua, as their personal savior. And you're like, okay, you remember that date, and then you celebrate with them and say, happy birthday, happy spiritual birthday. Or maybe it's even an anniversary or something special that you can remember that about them. It matters. The little things matter. Maybe it's like something that they told you was their favorite drink. We do this thing at work. Favorite things. We have our team fill it out, and then we have this little profile of their favorite things, whether it's movies, restaurants, favorite snacks, favorite drinks. You follow me? Like all their favorite things in a list. And we love being able to surprise them and implement it with getting them their favorite things once in a while and having it there at the office and having them be able to know that we care, remembering those little details. So truly, this brings it full circle from part one of this series, 4-part series about knowing and learning things about people and then being able to remember it later is very powerful and very loving and affectionate. And we call part 4 here the spiritual things. And in the heart of it is connection to the Father. In the heart of it is why we do Epic 30. You've got all 12 now, and you don't need to do them all today. Pick just one. You can focus on laughter, always incorporate prayer. Morning, afternoon, night, call upon the Father. He cares. And cast your burdens on him, not others. He can handle it. I know it's sometimes we need to verbalize things. Verbalize it to the Father. Pray. That's what prayer is for. Express, journal, like we teach in Epic 30, releasing. That's a form of prayer, is to write it down and express it. Write a letter to the Father. Release those things. Don't let life hold you back. Don't let hard things hold you back. Release it to the Father. Give it to him and let him take those burdens on, and then receive a message back from the Father. This is all me describing one of our core activities, Epic 30. And I will tell you, we love helping others. And it does benefit you if you press in on these different core activities. Laugh, pray, or remember. And that's where it can start. If this is the first time you've heard any of these things, we did have a 4-part series. I always take off on Thursday from these creating these lives and content. Here's the real challenge. Turn one of these 12 things into your daily process. This is where Epic 30 comes in. All 12 of these, the love languages, all can be fulfilled. All the 12 items we discussed in these 4-part series about love and affection, 12 fastest ways, is involved in the Epic 30 process that we've created. It's release, receive, give. It's writing a letter to the Father, receiving one back, and then giving gratitudes and worthies in connection and love and affection with others, speaking life over them, remembering things about them, forming them, asking questions, great communication, great love, great affection, and being able to express it and make it a habit. 5 days a week, every morning, can you do Epic 30? 30 minutes of your life will make all the difference, because literally it is the little things done well that create the miracles, that create the big outcomes, that create the incredible supernatural results, is because of your discipline to do it and keep doing it. It matters. You matter. And you reap what you sow. Go out there and sow love today, sow greatness. It's Friday. and it's our giving back day at our company, Nesbitt Repair. We're super blessed and grateful for those who are coming out and joining us. Got some volunteers showing up, and today our team will go out and serve people in need, serve the widows, and it's going to be a blast to see how that turns out today. We've got about 6 different families that we will be serving today and giving back to. Connection is never about the grand moment. It's all about the little things. Please believe me in this and go out there and love someone well today. Small, repeated things are what really matter. My name is Carlos, and yep, we are the Amish Matchmakers, my wife and I. Because of reputation, not we're not Amish, but we've served the Amish and helped them find godly spouses. Over 30 couples we've brought together in the last 6 years. So God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Here's a couple more comments here. Yes, rejoicing in the gratitude. Bless you. And thanks for being here. It's time for me to go, but I'm glad that you joined us today. We'll be back next week. I love you. Bless you. Have a great weekend.